Hello dears. So let us derive the third equation of motion. Okay, what is that? V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. You know, V is the final velocity, U is the initial velocity, A is the acceleration and S is the distance travelled. See, as we have discussed in the last equation of motion, the same thing is coming here. Okay, so distance travelled S is equal to area under velocity time graph. And what is the shape of this? It's a trapezium, and trapezium is of, we can divide it into two shapes, that is area of triangle and area of rectangle, and we have calculated the area of rectangle and the area of triangle, and I have using this same equation. Okay, so area of triangle is equal to half into base into height, and area of rectangle is equal to length into breadth. So we have got it as half into V minus U into T plus UT. Okay, so I am rearranging this equation now. Half into VT minus half into UT plus UT. Okay, half into V into T minus half into U into T plus UT. Okay, how can I write this? Half into V into T, that we can write here itself, half into V into T. Here UT minus half UT. See, I have 1 and half has gone, the remaining will be half. So 1 minus half is equal to half. So we can write it as plus half UT. Do you understand this? I have 1, I have given half portion to another person. What is left? Half is left. So 1 UT is there. From that, half UT has gone. The remaining is plus half UT. So we can write it like half VT plus half UT. So, or we can write it as half into V plus U into T. Okay. In this equation, there is no T. So, I have to substitute for T. How can I substitute for T? See, as you have learned in the first equation. So, what is the first equation? V is equal to U plus AT. So, from that, I am going to derive an equation for T. So, T is equal to, when V is coming to the left hand side, it becomes V minus U divided by A. So, I am going to substitute this equation, okay, this equation in this equation, okay. So, instead of T, I am going to write half into V plus U into V minus U by A. So, we will be getting S is equal to half into V plus U into V minus U divided by A. Okay. Shall we rearrange this? 2A is there in the denominator. When it comes to the left hand side, it becomes 2AS is equal to V plus U into V minus U. You have learned what is V plus U into V minus U. A plus B into A minus B is equal to A square minus B square. So, we can write it as A square minus B square. V square minus U square. We can write it as 2AS is equal to V square minus U square. This is the third equation. Okay. V square minus U square is equal to 2AS. So, we got the third equation of motion. Okay. All the three equations we have derived from the same graph. What is that graph? That is the velocity time graph for uniform motion when the object is initially not at rest. Okay. So we have derived the three equations of motion which are very